And in order to do this, I'm going to introduce you to the stages of the creative process. In her book, Right Now, that is exactly the title, Right Now, author Elizabeth Irvin Ross, a freelance writer, discusses ways to use your unconscious mind and dream work to help with the stages of creativity as applied to writing projects. So, how can this help you with your speech writing? Well, in her book and other sources, the creative process is broken down into multiple stages. The first of these is first insight. This is the question, the prompt, that is our assignment. For a writer, perhaps it is your 1,000-word essay or column due next week. As a speech giver in Toastmasters, it is your prompt. The next step is saturation. And these two combine. The way you're going to combine these is to know what your prompt is, and then spend as much time as you can gathering every idea that pertains to your topic. And one of the great ways to do this is to set a timer. I like to set my timer for about 20 to 25 minutes, and open up a notebook or your keyboard, but preferably by hand, because I found that by keyboard it's easy to get too caught up in typos, but let your hand fly. Any idea that comes to mind, no matter how crazy, a name, or will be dropped later, get all that material out. And this is going to be the way to help gather the raw material for your speech. Following this is a great time to let things be put aside. Because the next step that's going to happen is called incubation. Now, in order to prepare for this stage, just like an egg needs to sit for several, since I wasn't raised on a farm, I'm going to hazard weeks. Forgive my ignorance. But your ideas are going to need to sit, just like that egg or a pot of boiling water, for a while. And what's interesting is your mind is going to work on this while you sleep, or perhaps, I'm sure some of us have had ideas come in the shower, ideas that come to us while driving. The subconscious mind will be continuously work on the speech. And a couple of great ways to prepare. One of the things I like to do is to make sure I always have a small journal with me. This one costs about $7 from Staples. Perfect size, keep it in my pocket, pen up here. Whenever I'm without a notebook nowadays, I feel like I have one hand cut off. I like using the smartphone for ideas, but sometimes trying to key down the inspiration is a little bit tricky. So, you have all the ideas together, and you're ready to go there. Now, what to do next? This is where incubation is going to help you. When going to sleep at night, if you'd like to read a magazine or another light piece, take some time and take your speech materials and all your notes and your prompts and just lightly read them. Let them saturate. Don't try to articulate. Don't try to forcefully write, but just allow it to sink into your mind. Then next, as you're getting ready to sleep, turn out the light. And then for those of you that enjoy some form of progressive body relaxation or muscle relaxation, this is a good time. Let your body unwind, kind of scan your body, relax. Another thing I like to incorporate is a light breath meditation, just focusing on the breath, perhaps counting the breath. And what this does is it allows the mind, having taken all of the information that I've just gone over and saturated my mind with, to allow it to settle in, and I'm settling my mind and body into other things. And the next step, allow yourself to sleep. And then have the journal or other material by your side in case you happen to wake up with ideas. Now in this book is described the very same technique. Right Now has multiple ways of using visualization, body relaxation, as ways to help incorporate the creative process as you are working on any kind of writing project. So if you were to leave here with two things today, the one thing I would encourage you to do is whenever writing a speech, is to be sure to take at least 10 minutes to put down every single idea that comes to mind. Give yourself that time to free write and allow ideas to gel as they come. And secondly, to be sure to carry some form of journal or notebook so that you have the ideas as they come. And those are just a few of the ways that you can use the creative process and your subconscious mind to help you formulate a speech even while you sleep.
Very educational.